This year, Min just turned 30. He was no longer the impulsive young man of his 20s, nor the dreamer who once believed his future would shine without limits. At 30, Min felt he had gone through enough failures and lessons to realize that life is not only built on dreams, but also on the very real limits of oneself. He remembered when he was younger, always believing that with effort, anything was possible. Min once dreamed of becoming a successful businessman or a famous speaker. He tried many times, started small projects, but failed again and again. Sometimes he blamed himself for not being talented enough. Sometimes he was angry at life. But over time, he learned a truth. Not everyone is destined to be extraordinary as in books and movies. At 30, Min sat quietly in his small room, looking back on the past. He realized he did not have natural leadership skills, nor the patience for numbers, nor an exceptional talent for speaking. These were hard truths, but Min had learned to accept them. Instead of blaming himself, he focused on his real strengths. Min discovered that he could listen, empathize, and persist better than he thought. At work, he no longer chased big projects to prove himself. Instead, he chose a slower but steadier path, working as a customer support staff. In that role, he found joy in helping others solve problems, and his colleagues respected him for his dedication. Min understood that he would never be the richest or the most successful man, but he could live a full life, knowing both his limits and his strengths. He could predict the failures, like never standing on a big stage to inspire thousands. But he could also see small but meaningful successes, like bringing a smile to a customer or keeping genuine friendships. Most importantly, Min learned to accept himself, to accept both his flaws and his qualities, to accept that some roads were not meant for him, so he could walk peacefully on the one that truly belonged to him. At 30, Min no longer lived with illusions, but felt lighter than ever. Because in the end, the most precious thing is not becoming someone else, but truly understanding and living as who you are.